Oh, welcome back to Chris's Beer Reviews. How are you? Hope you're doing really well. I know I say that all the time, but I do hope that. I do hope you are doing all really well. It's time for a beer review, and it's a stout. It's the first stout of 2023, and it's from New Bristol Brewery in collab with Double Barreled Brewery. New Bristol Brewery, certainly my brewery of the year of 2021. They make some incredible beers, certainly make the most incredible stouts, although they have made a couple that I haven't been overly fond of recently, but this one just sounds amazing. I love ginger in a beer. I like golden ales with ginger in them, and this is a stout with ginger in it. Have I had a stout with ginger in it? Itchy eye. I don't think I have, actually. I'm not sure, but anyway, this one's called Dark Chocolate and Crystallised Ginger Biscuit Stout, coming in at 6.5% ABV. It's a bit chilly in the pub shed today, or the open arms as I call my pub shed. So it's not been in the fridge, but it is a bit chilly. But I've had the heater on this evening, but I don't really think it's raised the temperature that much in here. There's not a lot I can say on the terms. In terms of what's written on it, it's all quite small. There is a bit here that says on the taste it's silky smooth, hops East Kent Goldens, crystallised ginger has been paired with luxurious dark chocolate, the perfect balance of sweetness and spice in every sip. So let's crack on, let's get it in the glass. Have a look, see how she looks, how she sniffs and how she tastes. I've said this before, I've got so many glasses in here. So many glasses. Yeah, I generally do all my reviews in this style of glass, but I collect glasses. I just like collecting them. People collect all sorts of things, don't they? Anyway, that is all in. And the other reason I like reviewing in these glasses is they just take a 440ml can so well, and I think that's probably the main reason. Anyway, the can art, the usual New Bristol Brewery style of artwork that we get. So let's have a look at it. 6.5%. Am I expecting it to be jet black? It could be, but it has got a nice tanned head, really tight head on there, and it is looking, I know you're probably seeing the reflection of my ring light on the glass, but that is pretty jet black. That is looking good. Let's have a little sniff, see what the aromas are all about. Interesting aroma. Not picking up on ginger, but definitely picking up on chocolate. It has got quite a chocolate element to it, and a little bit of coffee. It's also got, and this may sound odd, and I've mentioned this before, but it does work, even though it sounds odd, is like tobacco ash or cigarette ash. Which in reality, if you sniffed an ashtray, it would be horrendous, wouldn't it? But it does. It has that kind of tobacco-y ash type aroma to it. It really does. But it smells good. It works. It does work. And I know it sounds wrong, but it does work. In terms of anything else, there isn't much there. It's dark chocolate. It's ash. Let's get on with the taste. Cheers. Come on, ginger. Come on. Really good mouthfeel. Really good mouthfeel. But it's lacking the ginger at this stage. Maybe it's too cold to release the ginger. I'm not getting any ginger. But cracking mouthfeel. Let's go for a third. Third taste. I think this needs to warm up a bit. It's probably sitting around 5 degrees, I reckon, in here. Oh, it's tiny. It's there, but it's tiny. I'm going to have a fourth mouthfeel. Fourth mouthfeel? Fourth taste. Is my brain just telling me the ginger's there? Either way, I like it. I do like it. It is bitter. It is dark chocolate. It's not dark chocolate in abundance. It's not screaming dark chocolate. Pardon me. Carbonation is relatively high for a stout, but it does kind of work. I've got just a sneaky feeling this is just a little bit too cold. I think this probably wants to be sitting at 7 or 8 degrees. But taste-wise, it is the aroma, which for a stout I quite like. I don't mind a stout tasting like that. It is bitter dark chocolate, but it's not overly bitter. There is a gentle sweetness in there. It has got that tobacco ash feel on the taste. It tastes tobacco ashy, which I know it sounds horrendous, but it works. It does work. But I'm just not picking up on that. Did it say caramelized? No, crystallized ginger. I'm just not picking it up, and I've just got a funny feeling that's down to the temperature. I know when I turn the camera off and I go indoors, I'll have a shower or something, come back to it. It's probably got it. Then I might have to do an update. But I do like it. The mouthfeel's fantastic. Really, really good mouthfeel. Good medium body. Does coat your palate. There is the slightest, and at this stage, at this temperature, the absolute slightest element of ginger now. It is starting to come through, but we're on the fourth or fifth mouthfeel to get that. Mouthful, to get it. It is there. But it's not a huge ginger hit. It is a very, very subtle. To the point where you could miss it, and I like ginger. I know what ginger should taste like. I cook with a lot of ginger. But I do like it. And it's and it can't, if you break it down to like a simple form, it does kind of feel like a bit of a simple stout. There is the chocolate, there is elements of coffee, there is a roastiness, there's a proper good roastiness to it. And you are getting that kind of tobacco-y ash type flavour as well, which works. It works really well. So it is bitter. It does have a roastiness to it, a good roastiness to it. Almost smoky. It is smoky. But the ginger's lacking. The ginger is lacking. Now, I don't know. I've had a couple from New Bristol Brewery recently that I've said that just haven't quite been up to the mark that I know they're capable of. And is this another one of those, or is it just because at around 5 degrees, I'm not cold in here. It isn't cold, but it has been cold in here, and this has been out on a shelf in here. So is it just too cold, and that's not kind of releasing that ginger? The only thing I can do is leave it alone. Is go indoors where it's lovely and warm, or I could turn the heater on here and warm it up, and then turn the camera back on and see if that ginger does develop, and then tell you. But I'm not convinced it's going to. But I do like it. I do like it. How much was it? Is it worth what I paid for it? Let's have a look. Is it not on that page? Oh no, it's right at the top. £4.90. At this stage, for £4.90, I've had better stouts in a supermarket that are £3.50. So in that sense, is it worth the money? No. But if I leave it to warm up, it could be. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to do my usual goodbye to at the end of a video. And then I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to go in. I'm going to have a shower. Not that you need to know that. and I'm going to let it warm up a little bit. And if that ginger comes through, I'll turn the camera back on, and I'll tell you. If I don't turn the camera back on, then you know the answer. Oh, anyway, I'm just waffling now, but I've enjoyed the review. I've had a really stressful day. I wasn't going to turn the camera on. I'm absolutely glad I did. It's made me feel better. I will see you all on the next one. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye now.